Hi everyone, this is Kristen, editor of Scope. I am so excited to take you behind the scenes of my article, Anne Frank. You are about to enter one of the darkest chapters of human history, the Holocaust. The Holocaust was the mass murder of 6 million Jewish people, as well as millions of others, by Adolf Hitler and the Nazis. From 1933 to 1945, Hitler ruled Germany with terrifying power. In 1939, Hitler began invading one country after another in Europe, starting World War II. In Scope, we have explored this topic in many ways over the years. This year, we wanted to create an incredible story around Anne Frank, one of the most famous figures of the Holocaust. Anne was a Jewish girl who lived in the Netherlands. For 2 years, Anne and her family hid from the Nazis in a small back area of her father's business, called the Secret Annex. You may have heard of Anne Frank. Maybe you've read her famous diary. If you have, you will see another side of Anne in my article. And if you haven't, you are about to meet someone you will never forget. As we were discussing the story, what struck us about Anne is that she is a famous historical figure, but also an ordinary girl. The more we got to know her, the more we realized she was the kind of girl you might have been friends with. This is a side of Anne that isn't often explored, and I knew it would be the focus of my article. Writing the story was an enormous undertaking. Luckily, I had 2 amazing research partners to help me, Adi Braun and Mackenzie Caro. There are thousands of books written about Anne Frank and the Holocaust. I read these books. I pored over Anne's diary. I scoured websites. I studied photographs and newsreels. I kept a notebook of key ideas, details, vocabulary, and quotes I found compelling. Even though I knew I wouldn't include everything in my finished article, taking thorough notes helped me create a picture in my mind of who Anne was. I tried to imagine what it must have been like for Anne to spend 760 days cooped up inside, without being able to run free, or hang out with friends, or feel the warmth of the sun. And yet, Anne held on to hope. As she wrote in 1944,
"Where there's hope, there's life. It fills us with fresh courage and makes us strong again."
The key to my story would be to find a moment from Anne's life that would serve as a doorway into the article. This moment would be my hook, or introduction. There were so many powerful moments I could have chosen. There was Anne listening to the terrifying drone of Nazi warplanes flying over her city. There was Anne hiding herself away in the sweltering, rat-infested attic, pen and paper in hand, just thinking and reflecting. There was Anne listening to radio broadcasts, desperately hoping that the war would soon end. As you read, think about why I might have chosen this moment for my hook. What tone does it set for the rest of the article? I felt many emotions as I wrote this story: anger, heartbreak, even hopelessness. But I kept returning to Anne's diary. She faced her circumstances with honesty and dignity and even humor. She matured into a brilliant writer with remarkable self-awareness. Anne's story is one we should keep with us always. It only becomes more powerful, echoes more strongly as the years pass.